Okay, welcome back. I am going to take the front cover off and basically just get it all cleaned up. So let's get started. And I've already taken the nut off. Taking the pulley off. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spacers. Sometimes I need like a little puller to take this little. I'm going to need it on this one. There we go, I got it. I almost have it. There we go. And then I'm going to replace this seal up front. It is kind of easy, actually. This is funny because you can actually take this off when the bike is still, when the motor is still in the bike. I've done that before. It's actually not as hard as you might think. It is there's a large gasket that goes on this front piece, and I had one that was leaking. And I got 2 bolts there that don't look like they are 10s. Okay. Maybe they are. These are all held on by flat washers, actually. So, and again, I'm going to change all the bolts. I'm going to be putting stainless steels in there. Yeah, it was leaking. This gasket is torn here, and I don't know if I tore that. Get this over here. Yeah, the front seal had a slight tear in it. And this, it's hard for me to show it, but it's, once we reassemble it, I'll show it to you, but it's, we have the timing gears in here. Here's the cam, here's the crank, here's the oil pump gear. And it is, I mean, it looks really great, actually. I'm going to put this in the ultrasonic. And got to clean this up. So I really got this. Took this off because I need to really clean this thing up. I'd be very careful using a razor, but it is, because you will gouge it. And I'm trying to get it all as one piece, but that's not the game plan, really. So I'm going to clean this. I'm going to clean that front piece. I'm going to replace the seal. I'm going to put the front cover back on. And I'm going to put the oil pan back on too. So I'm not redoing. I will take the engine. I cannot, like I said, I cannot tell if there's really much up and down on the connecting rods. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the top end though. So that's, and I am going to take it apart on my bench, but I'm going to reassemble the top end when it is in the frame. It is just so much easier. And it's lighter, so it's easier for me to handle. And I don't really want to scratch the frame up. So even though I'm gonna wrap the lower members, I still don't want to take a chance. So the lighter I can make it, the better. Obviously the transmission is super light. And like I said, once we get it in the bike, if I have to rebuild the lower end, it is not a problem taking the motor out. It is, I can take it out in about an hour and a half maybe, which is really, in the grand scheme of life, it's not that big of a deal. It is, because everything will be assembled and all the wiring, fenders, so it is getting to the point of removing the tire and the swing arm is probably 30 minutes max. It helps that I have a lift, and I mean, it really helps. So it is it's so funny, the bulk of this job is really cleaning, and there's some slight things that have to get fixed, reworked. Gaskets and seals seems to be it. Somebody's been in here before, I can tell. But it is, everything looks really good. I understand that seals are not going to last 50 years, and gaskets aren't going to last for 50 years. So the